During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the progressive world experienced a true boom in the development of science. This phenomenon did not bypass science and education in Ukrainian Kharkiv. It was precisely during this time that Mykola Serhiiovych Bokarius completed his studies in the city and began his career in labor and science. In 1895, a young graduate of Kharkiv University became a resident physician at the faculty surgical clinic. Mykola Serhiovych's supervisor was the eminent citizen of the city of Kharkiv, Professor Wilhelm Grube. 2 years later, the young scientist was elected as an assistant preceptor at the Department of Forensic Medicine, where Mykola Serhiiovych rose to the rank of professor emeritus. This field of science became the main focus of the prominent scientist's life. Mykola Bokarius obtained his first academic titles of Doctor of Medicine, the private docent, and later professor, before the outbreak of the First World War. His early scientific work significantly contributed to the development of forensic science. His work, Florence crystals, their chemical nature and forensic medical significance, is still used in the practice of forensic experts worldwide. A year before the outbreak of the First World War, Mykola Serhiiovych organized and equipped the Institute of Forensic Medicine at Kharkiv University. This unique institution boasted a vast library, state-of-the-art equipment for its time, a forensic laboratory, and a museum of forensic science. Concurrently, Mykola Bokarius conducted the first dactyloscopic examination in Ukraine. It should noteworthy that subsequently, investigation of almost any criminal case worldwide could hardly be carried out without this type of examination. Indeed, it is difficult to imagine criminology without dactyloscopy. During the First World War, Mykola Serhiiovych devoted plenty of time to public activities. He became the head of unloading and distribution of wounded among hospitals. Under his leadership and with his participation, more than 500 students of the medical faculty of Kharkiv University became orderlies at hospitals. Another 200 women completed the courses of Mercy Sisters initiated by him, and 70 men became sanitation disinfectors at the front. After the October Revolution, due to a powerful outbreak of criminal activities, the issue of combating crime arose, including through the establishment of a well-functioning network of forensic and criminalistic expert institutions. Mykola Serhiiovych dedicated himself entirely to this cause. His fruitful work during this period contributed significantly to the treasury of science with many of his monographs, articles, and albums, enriching not only the field of forensic medicine but also initiating the forensic direction in forensic science. Already in 1924, the Reference at Hand album for criminal investigators and police officers when compiling a verbal portrait was published, and in 1925, the monumental work, Initial External Inspection of the Corpse at the Scene or its Discovery. It is difficult to fully evaluate and enumerate everything that the honored professor Mykola Serhiiovych Bokarius has done for forensic science. But the main thing is that under his active initiative, the Cabinet of Scientific and Forensic Examination was established in the city of Kharkiv, which was later transformed into an institute. A few years ago, the institution received the status of a National Scientific Center, now named the National Scientific Center, Institute of Forensic Examinations named after honored Professor Mykola Serhiiovych Bokarius, of the Ministry of Justice of Ukraine, and it stands as a leading center in the field of forensic science. During the commemoration of the 155th anniversary of the birth of the founder of the National Scientific Center, the leadership and staff honored the memory of Mykola Serhiiovych by laying flowers at his grave and at the monument to the outstanding scientist, erected next to the institution's building.